My name's Grant Cobb, and I'm a tattooer here at Spotlight Tattoo, Los Angeles, California. Originally from Alabama, ended up in Washington, D.C. It's something I've always wanted to do. When I was maybe 4 or 5 years old, was around someone who's completely tattooed and like old sailor style stuff. I remember more of that, and I couldn't remember what his face was. But I remember sitting and drawing on paper kind of what he had on his arm. I remember this hula girl on his arm, and I'm sitting there and I'm drawing it out on paper, and he's like, wow, that's awesome, why don't you just redo it? He's like, you should do this when you grow up. It's not an easy business to get into, trying to be a graphic artist. It's not like a football scholarship, it doesn't pay for much, and I'm like, what am I going to do with this degree? And I started, kind of moonlighted and did an apprenticeship at a local shop near the base, and went from there. So I started when I was like 21. My favorite tattooers are like Mike Wilson, Scott Sylvia, especially Mike. That guy, he can sit down and do any style, anything you want, and do it right. Just a couple little lines, and he made this perfect traditional panther that's totally different. It's totally his own. What I want to do is take whatever you want, and I want to talk you into doing it better than you want it, and I want to translate whatever you want into a good, solid, bold tattoo. Tattoos I've done that I really, really like. My friend Benji, I did an eagle from his shoulders to his junk, like holding a snake in the bottom, and it's cover up in 3 places, but he did it all in one shot, 12 hours, and it was just so tough. If I hit the lottery tomorrow, I'd still come to work. I'm a tattooer, that's what I do. I like to do it all, but when they come in, I end up just putting the tattoo on them the way that I want to do it. Even if they're a little in question, then they get done and you wipe it off and they look in the mirror and they're just blown away. And they're wearing something that's really nice, that's gonna look good. I like making people happy, and this is the best way that I found to do it. I can do a lot of different styles, and it's really hard to be known for doing everything. It's real easy if you're like, oh man, that's the guy to go to if you want a big ship, or you want traditional, or you want a portrait, or you want whatever. I've kind of come to terms with the fact that that's not really me. I need to be a better tattooer tomorrow than I am today, and I want to do it all.